Hey there, girlfriends. Super excited to be here with you all today. And today I am going to share 4 key learnings with you that I discovered in August. Let's do this, shall we? So you all know that I am all about continuous improvement and that you must tweak and repeat. That is the only way that you're going to really truly master whatever you're doing. So today I'm going to share 4 different key learnings with you. The 4th one is really juicy, so I would recommend that you stay all the way through so you can hear it, because this is something that you don't want to miss. Okay? All right. So the first one I'm going to share with you is the acronym for system. Did you know system was an acronym? Well, I didn't know that either until I went to this chamber meeting a couple of weeks ago and met some other entrepreneurs, and everybody has their own little thing, and this was one particular thing that folks that I met, his name is Gilberto, shared with me, and it is called system. And system stands for, wait for it, save yourself time, energy, and money. Isn't that awesome? Save yourself time, energy, and money. That is what systems are all about. So what I wanted to share with you is 2 systems that I came up with during the month of August that I want to share with you. Not really 2. Okay, well, I didn't come up with one of them. One of them I discovered as a result of reading this awesome book from a fellow Hokie that's called Profit First. If you have not read that book, I would highly recommend it. I'm going to put the link down in the description so you can get it, but it is just absolutely awesome read. And I think every entrepreneur needs to read this book for sure. But anyway, so basically what this book is about is just what it says, that you take your profit first. Now, how often do you guys do that? Probably never before reading this book. We are often trained to actually have our sales, and from our sales, we deduct our expenses, what is supposed to be our profit at the end, but it's always last. Well, in this book, it recommends that you take it first. You set up 5 different accounts, and each account has its purpose. So first account is the income account. The second account you're going to have is an operating expense account. So any of your expenses, this is probably the account that you have already set up. That is going to be your expense account. You're also going to have an account for owner's comp. So you're going to pay yourself as well. You're not going to put all of your investment back into your business. You also are going to have an account for taxes and for profit. Yeah, that's the 5th one. All right. So when you say you have money coming in, you're going to allocate a certain amount of money to each account. And you're only going to do this twice a month on the 10th and the 25th. Why is it the 10th and the 25th? I'm not going to go into that. I'm just going to tell you to get the book if you want the deets. So you have these 5 accounts and you just start. And I know many of you are like, well, Inga, I can't do this. I got so much money coming in the account. He just wants you to start. His name is Mike, fellow Hokie. Just wants you to start funding all 5 of these accounts. So if you have been using all of your money to pay expenses and you haven't had money to pay yourself, to pay your taxes, to pay yourself a profit, then what you're going to start off, his recommendation is just to start off with 1%. 96% of it would go into your operating expenses. Then you're going to have 1% go into your owner's compensation, 1% to go into your profit, and 1% to go into your taxes. Okay. And then once you do that, that means you wouldn't have any money left in your income account. So this is how you start off if you've been using all of your money for expenses. I'm going to stop right there and just tell you to get the book so you can read on exactly why you're doing these percentage, how often you should change the percentages, why you're only doing this twice a month. It's just great. I'm just going to tell you, it's going to be a blessing to your business. So just make sure you get the book, look for the link in the description, and it's a must get. Then in addition to that, as far as system comes, I also needed to do more tagging when it came to my events. I've started tagging according to the date. That way, if I have more repeat folks coming to my networking events, I can see if they are reoccurring type of attendees, and then tailor my email campaigns accordingly so they don't have to get all of the emails, because they've probably already followed me on my socials and they may already be a part of my Facebook community. So why should I keep sending those emails? So that was the second thing that I adjusted. Third thing, went to this networking meeting last week and found out that Google has has free training. Did y'all know that? Free training fully available to us. We can get access. We can get certifications. We can get training as well as a number of different tools. And it can be centered, the chamber that I'm affiliated with, the Mobile Black Area Chamber, will be able to give out 200 licenses for free, y'all. So if you have a chamber or you're affiliated with the chamber and you want to get access to these Google tools, by all means reach out to them and connect with an affiliate that actually has this access so you can access this stuff for free, because Google is giving all of this stuff for free. So, and we have a saying that if it's free, it's definitely for me. This is definitely something that you want to take full advantage of. It's going to grow your business. It has AI tools. It has product tools. It has certification. It has a ton of training that you can use towards your business, stuff that you probably would pay a lot of money for anywhere else. It has analytic tools. It shows you how to use Gemini. It's just an abundance of different things that you can really use to grow and expand your business. So I would highly, highly recommend that you grab onto this stuff. And again, this will be down in the description as well. So we talked about the system, save yourself time, money, and energy. We talked about taking profit first. We talked about tagging your folks, reoccurring events, tagging them so you can see the people that are reoccurring so you can adjust your email sequences accordingly. We've talked about the Google training that they have. And last but definitely not least, this is what I really wanted to talk to you about, is a riddle that is going to help you with your marketing. So I'm just going to read it to you. And it says this: I am not gold, yet I am sought. In every mind, I'm often bought. I'm not a gem, yet high in value. Without me, businesses might die. I'm cheap to hold, but hard to catch. In every deal, I'm the match. What am I that you must grasp? All, or else success will slip and grasp. Does anybody have any idea what it is? I know we toyed about what this could be, but in actuality, you guys, you know what it is? It's attention. Think about all the time, we do Google ads, we send DMs, we send emails, we send flyers, we do all of these different things to get people's attention, right? That is how we thrive. That's how we grow our businesses and expand our community and tribes, by capturing someone's attention, stopping the scroll. So I wanted to give you 3 ways that I think Maria is her name. Maria had shared with us about getting people's attention. First and foremost, she gave me a mind shift in that she said that everybody is an influencer. And I never thought about it like that. When I was thinking of influencer, I'm thinking about somebody that's promoting some kind of product or service. But in actuality, I'm doing that too. No matter how big my community is, whether it be big or small, I'm influencing that audience. And as an influencers, there are 3 ways that we can market ourselves. First and foremost is strategic partnerships. Now, you guys know I preach about this all the time, in that you want to connect with someone that has the same target market as you, but provides a different service, because then you can basically double your customer base, because you guys have the same people but do something altogether different. So that's a great way to do that. So what are some ways that you could possibly do that? You could do podcast swaps. You could do YouTube swaps. You could also do summits. Summits are a great way to expand and grow your businesses, because you're sharing your audiences. And then of course, Facebook groups. Are you interviewing or asking to be a part of someone's Facebook group where you could go in and maybe do a training for someone that has a similar customer base as you, but offers something altogether different? So just kind of some food for thought there. In addition to that, your product and your services. You're doing this all the time through maybe your webinars or your meetups or whatever you're doing. Make people aware about what you're doing and how you're doing it. You're also doing it through content marketing. You can do this in your ads. You're doing this in your blog posts for fellow introverts, because we know that's our happy place, writing. You're also doing this in your social media and posts in general. So getting the word out about what you do, how you do it, who you serve, is that content marketing. And last but definitely not least, is something that I had been sleeping on for a while, because I did this way back when, but when they changed their system, I never re-signed up for it. It's being an affiliate for Amazon. This can be some passive income as a result of referring people to some of the favorite products that you love. For example, when you click on the link for the Profit First book, I created an Amazon link as an affiliate for that, so that when you're reading that book, it's not costing you as the consumer any extra money, but because I shared it with you, Amazon's going to give me a love check as a result of sharing that link with you. So again, just kind of think about these ways of how you can make some passive income first and foremost, in addition to how you can strategically partner with people, because entrepreneurship, as you know, and I've said repeatedly, is a team sport. So make sure that you take full advantage of that. And last but definitely not least, I want to leave you with a quote from LL Cool J. And it is, it's not what you get paid by the hour. It is the value you bring to the hour. I just think that is just on point. So with that said, thanks for watching as always. Share this video with 3 friends and we will see you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.